Hello everybody and welcome back to our coaster and to the little Eurofighter backslash or slash Gerstlauer Infinity coaster, whatever we want to call it. It's a hybrid between both of them, and I'm definitely gonna call this also like this. It has more of an infinity coaster in the sense of the elements, I would say, and you know, it lacks the vertical drop in a way, or the even over 90 degrees drop, but in general I think it has also a few influences of a Eurofighter, so I'm not 100% sure with going just with a infinity coaster like I did it in the last episode in the title, so I'm calling it a hybrid, I would say. But yeah, back to the topic. Thanks a lot for all the comments, and I have done a little bit of a rework to this coaster again. As always, the third episode is just to show you the final result normally, before we then have the cinematic video. In this special thing, I was quite happy with the layout already, so there was not much, space to do something else. So I decided to go on already with the theming, which normally you don't see. I'm going to do most often like off screen and show you the final result in the cinematic video then. But I thought, okay, you're quite far already with the layout, so why not start with theming already and show you guys in the third episode of our coaster, Eurofighter Gerstlauer, whatever thing, already how the theming will look like. It's not completely finished, and so it won't be completely finished next week. I don't even have an idea when this episode is going to be live, because I'm a little bit behind my schedule, and this is also a good segue into explaining a little bit about my schedule, and it's quite quickly explained. Forget about the schedule. There is no schedule. It was maybe a little bit optimistic to think that I could stick to a very optimistic schedule. So it is still on my YouTube page. It is still on my Twitter header. It will stay there until I'm back from my skiing holidays, and then I'm gonna change this one. So first, it's really ambitious, and you have to realize on a certain point in time that this is not possible to be, just post it somewhere and people can see that, and you will most likely not stick to the schedule, so that's not the best of an idea. Anyways, I won't talk too much about it. I said already in the Parkitect episode, Again, I have no clue if this episode will be before the Parkitect episode or not, after the one. But anyways, I said already in this episode that I'm gonna tease, and this is what I'm doing right now before we talk a little bit about the coaster, that I'm going to change quite a few things on this channel. This will be a rather big change, I have to say. Maybe, again, not too much for you guys as viewers. It won't change too much for you, I believe, but it will change a lot for me. But I'm going to make a dedicated video about this, which will be somewhere between Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. But just to tease already, it would mean really a lot to me if you guys would watch this video and contribute on what I'm going to do then, and just let me know what you think of it. But yeah, I thought, okay, let's use the next couple of videos to tease this, because normally when I just do some normal videos where it's not about Planet Coaster or another game, they usually don't get, they barely get any views. So I think it's the character of YouTube, but maybe I'm gonna put some really special Planet Coaster screenshots in, which you haven't seen yet, so to make it a little bit more appealing for you. But anyways, we will see. Since we are already 4 minutes in this video and I'm not going to talk through the whole video, I definitely want to go back now to the coaster. So as you can see, the whole layout and footprint is already done, and what you also can see, I'm always moving towards and away from the whole thing, and I also wanted to make sure to make this area as viewable as possible, but as hidden as needed, if that makes sense. But I didn't want to make this completely like really flat and into the park in that kind of sense that you can see from every angle, because you know, this kind of coaster is always like a smaller footprint. I mean, if you see the hypercoaster in comparison, it is, you know, just on a very small footprint in the park. And I love to have this little intrigue and small areas as well, because it always gives you a little bit of a, yeah, I don't know, a more natural feeling of an area. It's a bit more narrow, it's a little more in detail, and you know, the hypercoaster is just a attraction for itself, while you have a little bit more possibility to do stuff with the scenery in regards to this very Gerstlauer coaster. But yeah, not talking too much about the theming in general, or in detail. Let's talk about it in general. So as I said last time, it is kind of an atomic powered thingy here, power plant, energy station. I know that somebody mentioned this in the comments, and I totally forgot to see. Wait, you know what? I just go to my YouTube app and I'm just searching for the comment for a second, because that will help me give you the right name of the whole thing. That makes a lot more easy. So wait a second. It's not that far away, I believe. La da 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 da. Yeah. Where is it? Okay. I believe that was again my ambitions. It's always too ambitious. You know what? I'm just using Google. I'm just using Google. There we go. It's a nuclear power station. So there we go. That would have been way more easy if I just used Google at the first attempt. Anyways, you can see pretty much how this will look in the end already. So I'm putting some fences in that will definitely be, you know, like the security fences so that no people can go from the outside. But I also want to make some broken down ones. So this is really a forgotten nuclear power plant, which is I believe a power station, which I believe is a cool topic. It's nothing too new or innovative or whatsoever, because it has been done a few times already, but I just wanted to go with my own one. And you know, our coaster series is not about doing stuff new or better or whatsoever. It's just about making a huge park out of coasters, and in the end we will put some flat rides in between to make this whole park finished. And then we will have like a kind of Six Flags park, but I believe it's already too themed to be a Six Flags park. But yeah, anyways, you can see already I also made this kind of little hill in front of it. So that's what I meant with I tried to make it as hidden as possible, or as hidden as needed, but as viewable as possible. Anyways, so the rest of the video will be mainly about doing a little bit of, you know, station work and nothing too much crazy stuff, because the station won't be finished in the end. But yeah, that's the point where I say goodbye to you guys and leave you alone with the last couple of minutes of this video. The POV and cinematic video will follow next. I have no idea when, but yeah, they will be next. Hopefully you like this video, and yeah, stay tuned for the next our coaster theories, and let me know in the comments below, please, before I forget, which kind of coaster you want to see next. That would be really nice if you could just give me some ideas which coaster you want to see next. And so after Christmas we can go on with the next coaster. I'm looking forward to it. So have a nice day, guys. See you next time, and stay cool. Bye bye.